Have you ever walked into the gem show with a difficult order and walked out empty-handed? You couldn't find the gem, or worse, you found it, but with wrong lighting in wrong conditions. You stepped outside in Bangkok's heat, checked the stone in natural daylight. You went back through security, hours lost. And maybe that stone wasn't even right for you. And the rare stones, forget about them. The best Paraibas don't even show up in Bangkok. Those suppliers, they wait for Hong Kong, which means your business, instead of running all year round, ends up losing money and tied just to a few shows in a year. Orders piles up, clients wait, and opportunities are lost. This is the big problem which is in the gemstone trade market today. It's inefficient, it's inconsistent, and the best stones are actually hidden behind the closed doors. You never see the whole picture, you never have enough time, and too often you don't get the stone you really need. This is the reality for many in the gem trade today. A market where brilliance under one light can turn into darkness under another. A market where sourcing depends not on clarity, but on timing and trust, and also your luck. At Gemstone, we believe this has to change. The industry needs higher standards and smarter ways to source. That's why we insist on bringing clarity and guidance into every deal. We don't just source gemstones, we protect our clients from costly mistakes. If a gemstone isn't worth of buying, we won't offer it, because our reputation depends on it. Gemstock is a global marketplace for carefully selected gemstones, from semi-precious to investment-grade stones. But Gemstock is not a marketplace for every stone. You won't find everything what you need. We select only what meets our strict criteria. Gem standards worth of world's leading jewelry houses. Each gem is assessed through our 7 grades system parameters by which we examine color, clarity, rarity, and value. For our B2B clients, we provide first-hand market insights. Being at the very heart of the global trade, we work around the clock. We don't just sell gemstones, we deliver direct access to knowledge, expertise, and real market insights. We give clarity, the confidence to make right decisions every time. We offer competitive pricing, creating a true competitive advantage in today's market. For us, success begins with 3 things: uncompromising standards, a reliable supply chain, and transparency. We work with over 700 trusted suppliers, but the real value lies in the real market knowledge. When we receive the order, we know exactly where to go and who currently might have the stone. We have a partner with whom we were working for over 7 years. Over that time, we carried out a series of transactions worth of millions of dollars. And this is just with one individual. It's precisely this level of trust and history of collaboration that gives us access to relatively low prices in sapphires, both blue and yellow. This makes us competitive even against our local market. This is positioning us as an exceptionally valuable partner for our B2B clients in Europe and America. Such a position in Asia cannot be simply acquired, it can be only earned through years of experience and proven track of record and deals. While most companies are limited themselves with the stock what they have, our opportunities begin where others end. We give clients faster access to more stones, including rare and exceptional pieces, not even listed on our website. We know availability in real time. We can have our suppliers hold stones without any obligations and compare multiple choices side by side. And we can secure even difficult orders. The result? We meet even tightest deadlines with speed, precision, and confidence. delivering opportunities that others simply cannot. In February, we received a special order from our long-standing client, a selection of heated blue sapphires in open royal blue color, ranging from 5 to 9 carats, perfectly matched in color, quality and brilliance. These stones were to be set in high-quality jewelry piece, so we understood consistency was everything. To find even one fine open royal blue sapphire of this size is a challenge, but to find all of them, that was extremely rare for us. So most of the stones come with heavy pavilions, extinctions and hidden weight. Nearly impossible to find them all in one supplier. And we knew that in Bangkok, jewelry show was approaching where all our key suppliers would gather. So we understood that one supplier might have one stone, another supplier might have several, but to find all of them in one place, it was almost impossible. So we searched across the market. Here's where our network and trust-based relationships came into play. We worked with over 5 different suppliers, carefully viewed their stones, and sometimes we did something almost impossible and unheard of at the busy gem show. We brought all the stones together for comparison, and we brought all the suppliers together with their stones. We took videos explaining the rarity and value of each gem, showing the client these stones, how they align together and how beautifully they look at the layout. Because of this effort, the client could make a decision fast and confident. We knew that the opportunity like this don't last. At the major gem show, stones like this sell quickly. Thanks to our access and experience and presentation standards, we secured a full sapphire layout just in a single show. That's the Gemstone advantage, a global network of suppliers working with us in trust and the ability to assemble that others simply cannot. We empower our clients and we help them to make confident decisions. When we assess the stones, we basically look beyond the standard certification information. Our evaluation system covers 7 parameters: clarity, carat weight, color, brilliance, treatment, origin. When we evaluate the stone, we look at saturation. Some of the stones, they show how vibrant they are. We look at their deep color and we check the tone. Is it too light or too dark? We consider the rarity of a particular shade within its category, relying on market experience. Some hues are more common while others are exceptionally rare. And this is directly affecting the price of the stone. We also evaluate the color intensity to see if it falls outside the ideal range by being too light or too dark. Finally, we examine zoning, uneven patches in tone or saturation. Strong zoning can reduce the beauty, while subtle zoning is natural and reflects the gem's growth. Some stones colors are valued more than others. Global Gem Labs grade colors, but without reference to rarity or gem market demand. Do you know how rare a true cornflower sapphire is on the market? Only about 3% of all sapphires can be called cornflower. It ranges from bright to vivid, with medium to intense saturation and balanced tone. But the blue sapphire palette goes beyond all these 3 main hues. Royal blue being the most sought after, yet the rarest shades are cornflower and peacock blue. These unique gems are valued even higher than royal blue. In terms of clarity, we generally divide stones into 3 categories. First category is typically very clean stones like aquamarine or tanzanite. The second category includes stones where inclusions are common, like sapphires or spinels. And the third group consists of stones where inclusions are always present, like Paraiba tourmaline or emeralds. And we know that eye-clean stones can double the price in this category. If we take an example in rubies, did you know that eye-clean rubies are extremely rare, found in less than 10% in natural gemstones? Inclusions can also add character. In Paraiba tourmalines, for example, they can intensify the color effect by scattering the light inside the gem. Did you know that less than 10% of sapphires in 4 to 5 carats range can truly be called eye clean? And when you move into 5 to 7 carat range category, the percentage showing good clarity drops even further, less than 8%. That is what makes these sapphires truly exceptional. Their rarity has a direct and dramatic impact on price. When you find a sapphire over 5 carats that combines excellent clarity with rich color and strong brilliance, you're looking at the gemstone at the top of the market. Some stones are more common, while others are exceptionally rare. In blue sapphires, nearly half of the stones on the market fell between 1 to 2 carats. Once sapphire reaches 3 carat benchmark, availability drops dramatically, with only 20 to 30% falling into 3 to 5 carat range, and beyond 5 carats, fine quality stones become dramatically scarce. A 10 carat royal blue sapphire appears 10 to 12 times less than a standard blue at the same carat weight. And unheated stones above 5 carats are almost the rarest and most coveted at the trade. Matching pairs of such gems are almost impossible to source. That's why the carat weight and size of the stone can never be judged in isolation. It must be always weighted against rarity, treatment, and how often it appears on the market. Our normal working day might sound unusual to many of you. Every day in our Bangkok office at Gemstock, we view hundreds of stones. Suppliers know that they can always bring their stock to us. In fact, when people come from Sri Lanka or Madagascar, their very first stop they make is our office. Because they know if they have something rare, we might have a client waiting just for that. At the end of August, we had one of these rarest moments. A supplier walked into the office with something exceptionally. He had matching pairs and sets of unheated sapphires weighing from 5 to 9 carats in weight. Now sourcing even one pair of such size of unheated stones is already a challenge. But to see 3 pairs and 3 matching sets, almost impossible. When working with unheated and rare stones, our approach is different. In fine blue sapphires, rarity is the defining factor. Those are not stones that are priced at $1,000 per carat. With such exceptional material, perfect symmetry is not our priority. The cut may not be ideal, but the true value lies in unparalleled rarity and natural beauty of the gems itself. So there we were, in that rarest moment where the ordinary day turned into something special for us. Suddenly we were looking at the collection so rare. Moments like this remind me, every day has the power to surprise us, to remind us how unique this market is. Brilliance is about how the stone reflects the light and returns it back to your eyes. Some gems are priced for their sparkle, others more for their richness of the body color. But when brilliance is low, the gem might look uneven or dull. Did you know that nearly half of high-quality rubies show low brilliance, while only 8% display high brilliance? A well-executed cut delivers strong light return, sparkle and life. But when proportions are off, the stone suffers. If the pavilion is too heavy, it results in the windowing effect. The light leaks throughout the stone, and you can see a pale, washed-out center, where there is no color almost and no brilliance. On the other hand, if pavilion is too deep, the stone develops extinction. lifeless areas where light becomes trapped inside the stone and there is no reflections back to your eyes. In Asian market, we often see what's called Asian cut or potato cut. These stones are typically not symmetrical with heavy pavilions and high crowns. They carry too much weight below the girdle. From the side, it can assemble as a tooth. In Bangkok, we established our own high-precision cutting factory. Today, even the largest mining companies turn to us because we know how to reveal the gemstone's beauty at the highest level. That's the standard industry and many might look up to. That's why when selecting colored gemstones for our clients, we don't just look at them as they are, we immediately assess, is there a hidden weight that we can work with? Is there something can be improved? And what shape will unlock the full stone potential? This knowledge comes with only years of experience, and we share it openly with our clients, explaining every nuance, justifying every recommendation. Behind every gem we present, there are dozens, sometimes hundreds, that we examined and filtered out. Some enhancements are widely accepted, such as traditional heating in sapphires and minor oiling in emeralds, provided they're fully disclosed. Others, like glass filling or dyeing, are rejected as they're compromising the stone's beauty and value. Unheated stones make up only a small fraction of the market, which makes them especially priced and valued. An untreated gem of a fine quality will always command a premium. In sapphires, most stones are heated to improve their color and clarity. Unheated sapphires are extremely rare. Over half of light blue to sapphires are heated, and in vivid color, saturated blues, the ratio rises to about 70%. Only 30% of sapphires are remaining unheated. In rubies, it depends on a region. In Burma, flux healing is accepted because of production is almost exhausted, making both unheated and flux healing rubies highly valued. In Mozambique, which still produces rubies, we only work with unheated and heat-treated material. This distinction is clear. Flux treatment is accepted for Burmese rubies due to its scarcity, but not for Mozambique. Did you know that only about 47% of rubies from Mozambique are unheated, compared to 16% from Burma, 22% from other African sources, and 7% from Tanzania? Our principle is simple: full disclosure. We work only with treatments recognized by the market. Each region produces gemstones with distinct character and quality. Certain regions have become benchmarks for beauty and prestige. A region shapes value, though vivid color, superior clarity, or a reputation built over the years, sometimes centuries. Mining conditions also matter. Many deposits are remote and seasonal, relying on manual labor, which makes every fine stone that reaches the market even more valuable. For emeralds, Colombia remains the standard of vivid green. Zambia ensures a steady supply, and there are some sources from Afghanistan and Russia, and occasionally they reveal the finest gems. In sapphires, Sri Lanka is prized for brightness, Burma for richness, and Kashmir, though long depleted, still defines the cornflower beauty. Madagascar and Tanzania now plays a key role, rubies following the same rule. Mozambique leads the vibrant red, Burma remains the pinnacle, and Tanzania supports commercial quality. Across all these three, a region not just geography, it defines rarity, beauty, and value. The true luxury is having a choice, not just accepting what is available on the market. In a competitive market, delays are costly. Our filtering process saves weeks and gets the right stones in front of the client fast. Whether our clients are looking for the stone, our goal is to present them with 3 to 5 strong options, and actually all of these options are coming from much larger selection. We start from reviewing 30 to 50 stones available at the moment on the market, carefully going through each of them to see which one is truly meeting the client's demand. And there, we select only the best. Our real strength is in the presentation. We don't just send photos, we create detailed videos walking the client through the selection step by step. In the video, we explain everything what truly defines the value. We also explain how the stone compares to what is typically available on the market, so the client understands its uniqueness. Our goal is clear. We want the client to see the stone through our eyes. We point out the strengths and the flaws, and we give our honest opinion, and we point out which the stone actually stands out. That way, clients don't just buy stones, they gain clarity, confidence, and insights to make the right decision.
Here we can see that two of our stones exhibit purplish to mixture of purplish and pink color. First stone is Mahenga spinel with the carat weight of 2.63 carats, and the price is $1,900 per carat. It's cut in the oval shape. I can see that this stone has slightly milky appearance. Also another stone which is quite similar to this one, but it has more pinkish component towards it, less purple, but still it's quite a milky stone, and the carat weight is 2.14 carats. This stone has a cushion cut. We can see that the appearance is quite milky. It happens because of the inclusions within the stone. If you can see inclusions, sometimes they have whales and they have very nice mixture of inclusions, and because of this, stone can appear more milky, less transparent and less vibrant, but still there is a nice feeling towards this stone. I really like milky stones because they can have beauty within the stone. It's slightly hidden. Not all the people can recognize it and appreciate it, but I think it's a very beautiful and nice effect of the stone.
I'm holding 6 pieces of violet to purple sapphires. It's quite rare material because all sapphires that people mine on Sri Lanka, it's mostly blue sapphires, sometimes yellow, but these multicolor sapphires, I mean green, purple, vivid pink, violet, is just 10% of the whole amount of sapphires that people mine on Sri Lanka. And this material we do not usually see on the market. That's why this layout, this palette is interesting. And all these stones on this palette, on this layout, are unheated. So they are natural, and the color you see here is a natural color that was not improved anyhow. The first stone in this layout, it is a 10 carat size pink sapphire from Sri Lanka, unheated one. The price is 3,400 per carat, and it's over 10 carat size. It's quite rare size for pink sapphires with these lavender and violetish hues.
So let's start with this one. 1.66 carat, $2,000 per carat. Natural paparacha. So you will often see the price for the natural paparacha and heated paparacha is quite a different price range, like 10-20% or 30%, depends on the size and the luster brilliant of the stone. So this stone have very nice appearance, big face, 1.66 carat, but very nice cut over here. It's not so deep. Next to me right here is the sunrise paparacha. You know, when the magic of the paparacha is like when you put them in a different type of the light, the stone will give different feeling. So like this one in the camera, because I use a LED light, so you will seeing the stone in more orangey. But let me try to shift the light to be a little bit UV light. The stone is come in more pinkish hue.
At Gemstone, we take a tailored approach to every client. With our international clients, we speak English. Our Thai colleagues, they communicate in English and Thai. And also with our Chinese clients, we communicate in Chinese as well as in English.
Paraiba tourmaline in a PRC GA certified, glowing with vivid neon blue, the signature Paraiba color. The stone shows a small window, about 30%, yet the neon still dominates in its appearance, and inside are natural inclusions, typical for Paraiba. In fact, almost 95 of these gems show inclusions, while cleaner stones come on far higher prices. With this size, neon intensity, and natural character, this gem is a striking example of perilous beauty.
พาเรบ้าเม็ดนี้มีขนาด9กะรัตค่ะด้วยความพิเศษของหน้าพลอยที่ผ่านการเจรไนออกมาอย่างประณีตทำให้พลอยพาเรบ้าเม็ดนี้นั้นมีเหลี่ยมไฟที่น่าทึ่งและสวยงามมากๆเลยค่ะซึ่งโดยปกติพาเรบ้าในตลาดประมาณ 80% ออกมาค่อนข้างซีดและสีออดกว่าพลอย9กะรัตเม็ดนี้นะคะที่ผสมผสานกันระหว่างความแวววาวและความเข้มข้นของสีนีออนรูจึงทำให้พลอยเม็ดนี้มีความต้องการในตลาดได้อย่างสูงมากค่ะในปัจจุบันและทำให้ราคานี้ค่อนข้างสูงค่ะ
这是一颗来自莫桑比克的榴尖巴可乐奥莱伊巴比西，它闪耀着鲜艳的霓虹啦。这是奥莱伊巴的药质性特征，这种宝水以混感也尖，酒也汽油也珍贵。帕莱伊巴基本都带有内含过干净无瑕的比起罕见价格也特别高。虽然种的有可乐，但看起来没那么大，因为茎部切的比较厚，大部分重要都踩在下面了，很高，这么稀有的宝石。For our B2B clients, we organize a buying tour in Bangkok. Our buying tour gives clients direct access to Bangkok's finest gems without rush of a Bangkok show. But before the visit, we pre-source every gem from our trusted suppliers, and over 5 working days, clients see exactly what they came for in a quiet, secure environment with natural light. They negotiate directly just like at the gem show, but with more privacy and more clarity and none of the hassle. That's the strength of Gemstone: access, trust, and unmatched sourcing experience in Bangkok.
Many buyers are used to visiting international gem shows to source gemstones, but shows often create more pressure than clarity. They are crowded, decisions are rushed, and there's always the feeling you might miss out on a good stone with so many buyers competing around you. Exhibition lighting rarely shows the true color of a gem, and long days of walking between booths in search of the right supplier can be exhausting and costly. Even once you've found a stone, arranging certification within the short time frame of a show can be complicated. At Gemstock, we offer a different approach. Our buying tours in Bangkok are available year-round and tailored to each client's needs. Instead of the pressure of a show, you work in a calm, professional environment where trusted suppliers bring in a selection of stones. Each gem can be examined under different lighting conditions, ensuring nothing is overlooked. On average, clients can review up to 100 stones a day, something nearly impossible at a trade show. For online sellers, we solve one of the biggest challenges: content. Every stone our clients select is photographed and filmed in high quality, and by evening, clients already have the videos and images ready to post. This allows them to promote gems the same day, keeping their clients engaged and ready to buy. If a stone has minor imperfections, we recut or repolish it in-house at our Bangkok factory, ensuring they get the best value. We organize both private and group tours. For private buyers, everything is designed around clients' needs, from sourcing the stones they're looking for to arranging certification. The focus stays on their buying goals. For groups, each day begins with a session on market insights, followed by guided selections. Each buyer receives tailored support and explanations for the stones they are reviewing. On our most recent group tour, we hosted more than 20 buyers, each with access to detailed comparisons and one-to-one assistance. Group programs also include a visit to Chantaburi to experience the historic gem market and traditional trade firsthand. At Gemstock, our goal is to make sourcing simple, transparent, and effective. With a professional environment, same-day content creation, in-house cutting services, and year-round access to top suppliers, we provide both speed and confidence, helping clients make informed decisions, build stock faster, and grow their businesses with the right stones at the right time.
In conclusion, sourcing today is no longer just finding gemstones. It's about finding them quickly, and presenting them to the clients with complete confidence. At Gemstock, we together bring exactly that: trust, transparency, and efficiency to deliver smart sourcing. Smart sourcing is a system that enables us to meet even tightest deadlines, secure rare stones, and build lasting relationships with our clients. Thank you so much.